everybody! How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe and staying healthy. So welcome to day 3 and 4 of the 50 head challenge. These 2 days were quite interesting. They're not my favorite pages out of this challenge, but you know, you can't win them all. So I like how some of the faces turned out, but some of them I'm just kind of like, yikes. So one of my main goals for this challenge was, one, to get better at working on side profiles. So as you can see here, this is one of the side profiles that I did. And the second goal that I really wanted to work on was inking better and working better with my pens. So here you won't see inking yet, but in the next few clips you will see me using the micron pens to outline the heads. And I don't know why I've always really struggled with working with pen and inking, because I just can never get the right amount of detail that I want. Because with pencil, I feel like I'm able to get detailed and really show more interest in the face than I can with pen. Maybe it's just because I'm not as experienced with pen, that might be the case, but I don't really know. Anyways, unpopular opinion, I don't really like microns that much, but we won't get into that. So actually, fun fact about this voiceover, I'm currently recording this voiceover in a hotel bathroom because I just moved to North Carolina to attend UNCSA. I'm moving in just a few days, and it's very exciting but very nerve-wracking at the same time. So hopefully this voiceover comes out well, because I am recording this while looking at a toilet, so I hope it's worth it. So like I said in the other video, I'll put my supplies in the description. I was just using the Staedtler watercolor pencils, and I really prefer these because I feel like they're really smooth and buttery compared to normal color pencils for some reason. I don't know, that's just me. And other supplies I'm using, my sketchbook is the Travelogue Handbook Co. sketchbook in the size large portrait, I think. I'm using the Pentel pencil in 0.3 lead, and in a little bit I'll just use a little bit of my Rubens watercolor set. So I feel like there's not much to say in this video because I don't really like these 2 days as much as the previous ones. But I'm excited for you guys to see the other videos of this challenge because I think it turned out a lot better. And it's really interesting to see how I improved. Of course, it's not like a drastic improvement, but I think you can see that I am slowly getting better with making faces look more unique, like I mentioned in my last video. That's like one of the main things I've been working on, because like sometimes I have the same face syndrome that many artists suffer with, of drawing the same face and making everything look the same on accident. So that's just been one of my goals. I had a few goals throughout this challenge, but I didn't really try to pressure myself too much because I also wanted it to be fun and interesting to draw as many faces from reference. This challenge is from Ahmed Aldoori's art Pinterest board. And he does the 50 head challenge, the 100 head challenge. He has these really awesome challenges that motivate artists to create more and create more frequently. So this one, the 50 head challenge, you create 50 heads in 10 days. So 5 heads every day until 10 days. And if you're interested, I'll leave the link in my description of the Pinterest board so you can check out the faces. And you can also work alongside with me while I'm doing these challenges. Alrighty, welcome to day 4 of this challenge. So, like I said before, not much to say here, but this page I think was definitely my least favorite page out of the other spreads that I did for this challenge. Probably because I noticed I really like having a unified look with all of the supplies I use. So, for example, in the past spread, it was all color pencils, but for some reason with this one, I just didn't really like how I mixed different mediums. Like, I used pen, you'll see in a few seconds for this portraits, and then I put in like a sticky note, and I use watercolor, and then I use colored pencil, and so I feel like it didn't really look all that great to me. Like, I wanted it to look like aesthetically pleasing, but I couldn't get that, so I was like, oh well, what can you do? And also for inking this specific portrait, I was using the MUJI Pens, which are really nice, but like I said before, I'm not really that experienced with inking, so as you can see here, I was kind of struggling a bit with inking this face because I wanted to add some shading, but I just feel like it was a bit too dramatic for my taste. I'm not sure, but yeah. So I don't think there's much else to say, so I'll go ahead and wrap it up here. Anyways, let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, if you have any comments, any tips and tricks that you want to share. And also let me know if you are participating in the 50 head challenge as well. You can start anytime. There's really no rules except for finishing 50 heads in 10 days, or you can do it in 5 days or do it in 50 days. It doesn't really matter. It's just really all about practicing and working on building your uniqueness in your faces. So I'll go ahead and wrap it up here. I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye! Also, I forgot to add, sorry that you weren't able to see the time lapse of the portrait in the lower left hand corner. I think my phone stopped recording, which is a little unfortunate, but honestly you didn't really miss much. Like, you know our process. Anyways, that's all for today. Again, I'll see you guys soon. I hope you're doing well, and goodbye. Bye.